Why does it look like my video just cut off and started over? Okay. This is the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. I'm starting all over. This is Vanilla Mint Chapstick. I picked it at random. I was sitting here doing a video and then I saw the time thing go around and then it started over at 0. So, the Crazy Troll Nation, the crazy for today is my recorder just restarted itself. Stranger things have happened, I guess, somewhere. But anyway, the crazy is just if you do videos, knowing it's okay to be yourself, letting your personality shine through, not being so concerned with what will they think? Will they like my videos? Will they like me? Be yourself, y'all. Be yourself. People will love and respect you for it. Your tribe will find you. Y'all found me. People will find you. If you've been here, you know I'm a little wacky and y'all still here. So I can say your people will find you. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community's standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand or a certain technique or a certain tool. Yeah, I know I said that part backwards. Use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Yeah, I see you. You set the standard for yourself. Try to just love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. Know that you are amazing. You are perfect the way you are. Try not to live up to anybody's standards or expectations. Live your life for you and love you for who you are and for how you are. That is the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation. I do curse in my videos at times because I do curse in real life at times. I do try to catch myself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right now it is 02:50 hours. I just got in about 10 minutes ago from down at the Playhouse. Before I left, there was a FedEx package outside on June 7th. Right now it's June 8th, as I said. It's 02:50 hours. 02:50 hours. Excuse me for stuttering, stammering. I just got in. I'm wired on Mountain Dew because that's my driving drink. Sorry, but I wanted to show you this, which is Lethal Cosmetics. I did purchase the Pure Metals collection, and what I appreciate that they did was on their Instagram and on their YouTube, for the 6 shadows in the Pure Metals collection and the 6 other shadows, which I think are just regular metallic shimmers, dual chromes with a light base versus a dark base, everything was 15% off. Each item was 15% off, and a 12 pan palette. They're calling this the Constellation palette. 15% off. And so I got this because even though I only purchased the 6 Pure Metals shadows, I have this little 6 pan, and these are shadows from the Wild Flower palette. And so I may put this in the 12 pan with the Pure Metals shadows. And so that's my thought, and I do think I'm going to do that. I really like this how it is, and the Pure Metals are all shimmer, metallic, high shine, dual chrome, whatever. And so it's not going to go as a cohesive palette, but I do think it's going to be pretty. So I'm showing you this now, and once I put it together, I'll show you, and I will also start doing looks with, excuse me, the Pure Metal collection shadows with my other Lethal mattes. So it came in this box. The palette was here, the stickers were on top, the paper was on top, and these are the shadows in here, and it was nestled like right here in this space was where they had the shadows. I did open them just to make sure, and then I boogied out of here to get down to the Playhouse. Y'all, Party 95 was shut down. It's an hour drive for me to get to the Playhouse. I left home at 5:30. I got there at 5 minutes to 8. Y'all, but I'm here. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I want to show you the shadows, but I also want to show you what they look like on me, which means putting a little bit of foundation on just to even out my complexion. Let's look at this. I don't know what the heck this is, and something bit me up here. I don't know if it was a gnat or what. And this is like 2 pimples. There's one here and then one over here. This happened today. I don't know what it is, and while I'm talking, I am trying to get the shadows out of this baggie that it was in. So they do have names on the back, and then I am going to open them up and give you a better view, which would be polite, right? This one is, ooh, Cobalite. Oh man, This one is Alloy. I'm excited. This one is Palladium. This is Bismuth. This one I didn't want because it's like a silver type, and I'm like, so it's really, looking at the swatch that they did, the Lethal Cosmetics people did, it just looked like a topper, and I didn't want it, but I'm like, you know what, because I thought about getting Transmutation, which is a black or like a deep brown to put in there to just mix with these, and I said, you know what, no, because I have those shades and I'll use it for something, I'm sure. This is Pyrite. I meant to type out what they're described as. This one is Mercury. And so what I'm going to do, I was looking on the back to see if it did have the description, but it doesn't. It just says, elevate your eye game with this captivating plastic-free ultra metallic glittery shadow. I did notice when they did this, I think she only did like an eye swatch of one. Like she put it over top of an eye look and it was flakes all over her face. Not horribly, but I was like, okay, these are those shades. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm opening them and taking them out of the little whatchamajigget. If you've ever purchased Lethal Shadows, they come nestled in here, and so you just lift it up and pop the shadow out, and the names are on the back. What I really appreciated the 15% off. If you've been here and you know about the brush situation, that's what I'm calling it. I still had, I think it was like 50, no. I believe it was like $41 and some change credit that I had left. And so I used the credit, and with their 15% off of each of these items and the palette, and what else? Yeah, for that, UPS shipping was, I think, $9. And FedEx Express shipping, I think, was $17. No, maybe. And I wrote it down, but of course I don't have it with me because I just came in and turned on lights and turned the AC temperature down so it'll kick on and started recording. But it was only $7 more for FedEx shipping versus UPS shipping. Both of them do come with tracking. And UPS shipping is like 2.5, 3 weeks. FedEx Express is 1 week today. Well, this came July 7th, and I ordered it launch day. So it did take a week. It was shipped in 4 days. It actually shipped out on 4th of July, and it arrived on the 7th of July. And so that is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and paint my face really quick. So what I spent for this, sorry for that clink. We're going to take this little palette here. We're going to use Fenty primer. That was 3 pumps. And we're going to take, and both of these are brand new. Oh my gosh. So I have to put a label on it saying when I opened it. And 2 pumps, 3 pumps. Might have been like 2.5 because of how it was just starting to prime to pump out. So for all of this, for the 6 shadows, for the palette, the empty 12-pan palette, and for FedEx Express shipping, I paid like $31 and some change. I want to say $31 and some change. And I'm like, that is freaking awesome. And I opted for the FedEx Express because it was only $7 more, and because they were having the 15% off everything, and because I was using up the rest of my credit. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go for it. And honestly, I usually do the FedEx Express anyway. For the brushes, I don't think I did. But for a $7 difference to get it in a week versus 3 weeks, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go for it. And so we're just slapping this on. I'm not even going to let it dry down, which I don't know if that'll make a difference. And I don't know why I'm like putting this all over. I'm trying to think of, I usually do swatches on my forehead because that's closer to my eye. If you look at my hand and my arm, it is not the same shade as my face. And so for the best representation of what a shadow is going to look like on my lid, that's why I usually do swatches on my forehead. But I want you to really see these colors. And so what I'm thinking is, since there's 6, I love this foundation. I'm thinking of doing 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And I'm also thinking of putting down a line of a black base to do the shadow, and then over black base, shadow, black base. So you can see what it would look like over a base. And this is a detour from my month of McGrath. And I really wanted to get this done. I didn't want to wait too long because I am just super excited. And I'm like, there is no way I'm not going to try these shadows for like another 2 weeks. And I wanted you to see them as well. When I'm excited about stuff, I just want to share that moment with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like it is something in my eye. So what we're going to do right now, I do think I'm going to lay a line of black. And what we're going to use, I wonder if I should put the shadow first. We're going to use MAC's Paint Pot. I need 6 brushes. We're going to, ooh, do I have 6, 4, 5? I'm trying to see if I have 6 of the Esom brushes. I don't think I do, but I think I might have 6 of the Hourglass brushes. I want to use all the same brush. I do have 6 Hourglass brushes, and I'm pulling them out right now, and hopefully I will not drop anything, because if you've been here, y'all know I'm good for dropping stuff. So I want to just use all the same brush just because it may be silly, but so I just pulled out 6 Hourglass number 3 brushes. There's a link down below for these, I believe. Hopefully none of these will fall. All right, let me push stuff back. This is a Real Techniques brush. This is the MAC Paint Pot, and I believe it's called Black Mirror. So we're just going to put a line here. I'm hoping I'm leaving enough space. A line here, because y'all know I be doing some janky swatches. And a line here. So one shade is going to be here, and then here, and then here. I am janky, because I don't want to have it up under my eye, but because I'm just so weird. Alright, so this. I want to do this because once you can see if you do layer it over a base. But also, I'm thinking of Untamed. Untamed, when I put it over a base, it takes over. Untamed cannot be tamed. It looks the same over base as not over a base. Like, it is just like, it's just going to be what it is. And I want to see if these shadows are like that too. And I did comment under their Instagram asking if these were pressed pigments, and they said no, they're eyeshadows. Because I was just like, okay, if you're saying these are metals, metal is a natural material, but I think that's what they're calling them because of how they look, the texture. If I would have done it even, this could have been like a Lion King type look. I'm tripping. All right, so we're going to start with Palladium. I have on burgundy tights from Snag Tights, and now I got like glitter all over my pants. So this is Palladium. And we're going to use a different brush for each one. You saw me pull out 6 brushes. Oh, you know what I need to do? Damn. I was going to say I was going to put on primer, but I'm not. This is actually dry already. Dang. All right, y'all. We're going to put on primer. Oh, man. I hope you guys will enjoy seeing my month of McGrath, me using the motherships. And I think I'm going to do the 2 quads I have as well. And I may do, I have 2 quints. I may do looks with those again. I think this is going to air Saturday, depending on, actually today the 8th, depending on how long it takes to upload. My internet has been so slow. On my TV is fine, and like on my phone is fine, but uploading to YouTube, the time has been getting longer and longer. I received an email a while ago and a text message from Comcast saying that they were going to be working in this area, and they sent another message of when the work started, and they sent the message of when the work stopped. Since the work has stopped, which was done supposedly to improve connection, my internet has been worse as far as upload time to YouTube. Now, watching shows, Netflix or whatever, everything's fine, but it's just with YouTube, I'm just like, yo, like, what are y'all doing? So the first mothership look, I think, is scheduled for the 10th. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is Palladium. And we're going to tap this right here. Oh my gosh. I was thinking I should have used sponge tip applicators, but we're using a dry brush. That's Palladium. And I wanted to do a cross, so if there's shifts, you can see the shifts. So let me put some up here and hope it don't get in my eye. You know what? It feels smooth though. So that doesn't seem... I don't know. So we're tapping it, well, we're swiping actually, and we're going to tap it over the black. And this is what I was thinking, like it's not changing the shadow. It's not really changing what the shadow looks like. It's making it look a little greenish to my eye from where I'm looking right now. Wow, see, this is really interesting to me because I'm thinking, and it's chunky in the pan. Oh, my station's gonna be messy. We're gonna take bismuth, the one I didn't really want, and we're gonna swipe. Oh man, and she a little chunky. You see it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna swipe this one. I don't remember if in the video this is chunking up in. This one you're going to get fallout. I think she used her finger and just put it on the lid on top of like another shade. You know what? I do like that. I like that. It's like a silver blue. This one is what I thought bismuth was going to look like because it's just there. It's just like a shine, like a topper. I'm liking this silver blue here. Ironically, because it looks so cool tone. This is chunky as hell. It's said to be hot. And I'm patting it in. It is just flaking. Oh my gosh. We're going to swipe this. Oh my gosh. This is messy. Yeah, it's not changing the shadow. I mean, it's good to know. It just makes it look darker. This one is making it look green. This one is making it look more bluish. I mean, that's good to know. That's good to know. Wow. I like this over the black because it's darker, because it's a green versus just this. This would be great, I think, like inner corner. This is messy. Whoa. Wow. Guard your eyeballs. There is like sparkles all over my station. Wow. This one is Mercury. I need to put these in a way where I remember what's where. So let me just, okay, that's the top one, the middle one. Okay. What did I say? Mercury. These shades, this is not as crumbly as bismuth. And that one to me did look like a topper. But the way it applied though, this looks like a topper, like just the color of it. So this one, we're going to swipe. And we're going to put that there. This is not chunky like the last one we used. She cute. Let me know if you already purchased anything from the new collection. Right here it's lavender. Here it still looks lavender. I have to play it back because when I'm looking this way, I see the wall. And when I look this way, I just see like a lavender. But this is it. So I'm thinking they're just high shine metallics. That's what I'm thinking. Not necessarily dual chromes or anything. I was excited when they gave me credit for the brushes because I knew I was going to buy some shadows. And it was a reusable code until the total was used up, and the total was good, like to cover shipping and all of that. So when I purchased the 6 wildflower shadows, I don't think I paid anything for that. So it was really cool that it was for the product and cover shipping. They were like, this is your money, this is your partial refund. And I knew, I'm like, it's just a matter of time before they come out with something, I'm going to buy it. So I was cool with that. And Wildflower came out, I didn't want a whole palette, so I got the 6, and I got the 6-pan palette. And now I have these shadows. So I am liking it over the black base because it gives me depth. And if you've been here, you know I like dark shadows. My fingers is messy. Oh, I do have a cloth here. And I have a cloth laid down here. I am liking them over the base because I like the darkness. Like this to me would just be like tear duct area colors, or just, you know, the first quarter of the lid. This isn't something I would do all over the lid, not me personally. These types of shades are best for maybe, like if you really just like these shades, which I know a lot of people will, it would be good just all over the lid. Use a tacky base. Some people really love NYX glitter primer, which they just call glitter glue, but I think it's actually called glitter primer. A lot of people use their finger. You saw me use a dry brush. I do have sparkles on my face and on my station, but I would use these with a sponge tip applicator. That to me substitute wetting my brush, and also substitute using my finger. But these aren't shades I would put all over the lid, but definitely over a base on the lid. So it depends on what types of look you're going for. If you like light ethereal looks, then yeah, put one of these all over the lid. Just put something a little deeper outer corner and do your transition area, and it will be a bomb look. This is an internal hiccup, excuse me. This is Pyrite. Yeah, so I think they're just intense shimmers because I'm not seeing any dual chrome anything. So in a way, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not disappointed in the sense that I do really like Lethal's formula. This one, you see that glittery chunkness? Woo! I can see that primer. So we're going to put it on the primer, and it's sticking. I can't even go all the way across because the shadow is sticking to the primer, which is great. This shade I like. It's reminding me of another Lethal shade that I have. I don't know why I thought that these were dual chromes, but I will definitely use them. And you know what? I do think these will look really great over some of the Lethal. Over my Lethal mattes. It'll just be me experimenting, finding combinations that I like. This is nice. I like this one. Yes, so they're not dual chromes. I know I keep saying that. In my mind, though, I was thinking that they were. You know what you could do? Do first half of the lid, put a black base on the second half of the lid, and then just put this shade all over the lid, because then you'll have your gradient. And even though it is the same shade, it's lighter and then it's darker. You see what I'm saying? That could be a look. That could be an easy one shadow look, but looks like two shadows because you have a base under it. And even though I use a black, you can use dark brown. You could use whatever base you want to. If you wanted to put a green, ooh, I have Fortune. That's the green, but it shows up like a dark blue, kinda. I have, oh, see, y'all got me thinking. I have a purple matte paint pot. Oh, y'all got me thinking. All right, let me keep my brushes lined up right. We're going to do some experimenting in this video, for real, for real. This one is Alloy. I'm like, what the? My brain right now, this one isn't as chunky as the one I just showed you. So even though they are all, what's the word? Textured. Some are not as textured as others. I don't know what's happening to my voice right now. You know what? Because I was bumping hip hop coming home, and I'll be rocking with them like, ew. What is this lyric I'm thinking about that I can't remember already? Oh, what is that lyric? Oh, BBJ. That's his rap name. He's a Christian hip hop artist. And yeah, I listen to regular hip hop and Christian hip hop. And it's my playlist is funny because it'll be, you know, a Christian hip hop song and they talk about Jesus and praying, and the next song will be like Wu-Tang and they cursing people out. And I'll be rocking with both of them. Real life, y'all, real life. I'm not going front. I'm not going front. Y'all be rocking both of them. I just like hip hop. But anyway, his song is called Bring the Ruckus. And it starts like this. This is the hook. I just stuck my finger in it. I'm the new kid on the block, but my jam's not. Heads not, bodies rock, cause I got the butter hot. Y'all like what? I'm the new kid on the block, but my jam's not. Heads not, bodies rock, cause I got the butter hot. But when you slow it down, I'm the new kid on the block, but my jam's not. Heads not, bodies rock, cause I got the butter hot. Tell me that ain't fly. Some of y'all probably like, what the hell? But that was one of the last songs. This one feels dry. This one is Cobra Light, and it feels dry. I'm swiping it, and it's not any kick up. It's hard pressed. That's what it is. Not an issue. Like, it's not even flaking off. It is picking up. Whoa. Wow. I'm the new kid on the block, but my jam's not. Heads not, bodies rock, cause I got the butter hot. I'm the new kid on the block, but my jam's not. Heads not, bodies rock, cause I got the butter hot. So I got the butter hot. It's kind of like, yeah, we got the party started kind of thing. This is hard pressed, but it's picking up well though. But even with the swiping, this is not chunking up or falling out like all the other ones. Bismuth was the chunkiest monkey of all of these. I didn't think I'd ever say that about a shadow that wasn't one of the Pat McGrath Celestial shades. Because I know I'd be calling them chunky monkeys, baby chunky monkeys, the chunkiest monkeys of them all, depending on how chunky it is. This one, this is nice. I love them over base because y'all know I want the darker colors. I want to get the butter hot. I should put that question in my scavenger hunt. Like, what types of music do I prefer? Hip hop, period. Preferably old school hip hop. Meaning like from the 70s and 80s. Music is so different now. Well, hip hop music is so different now. So that is that. Oh, man. So these are these three shades from the Pure Metals collection. Shadow, black base, shadow, black base, shadow, black base. These are the other. Why did I turn all quick like I was doing a hair flip? Shadow, black base, shadow, black base, shadow, black base. They are, if y'all like that wet look, Lethal got you with this collection. And the other three are wet looks too. And I don't prefer the wet looks because I like deep stuff. But y'all got me thinking now, and I'm about to really just do a whole bunch of stuff, and y'all like, girl, this video is too friggin' long already. I don't want to take too long because we're already at almost 30 minutes. I'm pulling out brushes as fast as I can. How many different ones am I going to do? How many different? We're going to just take these brushes. I want to do similar brushes, not that it matters, since we're doing different shades, but we're going to do some different colored bases, and we're going to see. So we have our 6 brushes. These are 3 Esom brushes. So I was trying to get similar brushes. These 3 are Makeup Geek. This one is an outer V brush. These 2 are Define Crease brush. So we're going to use these and lay bases, and we're going to just put, I'm not going to do all of them. Let me see. That one looks like it's a gray. Bismuth looks like a gray. So we're going to take Midnight Snack. This is from MAC. And we're only just going to put it, shoot, right here. I want to keep it to where it's at because I'll confuse myself and be like, I don't know what we're doing. And we're going to take the brush that had Bismuth. And we're going to tap this, man. This is flaky as hell. I tapped it in and like a corner of the shadow just, we're going to tap that on top. So the gray base, so this is without any base. The gray base just made it a deeper grayish blue, whereas the black base to me looks almost greenish. I like this right here over that, but that's because I just like darker shades. This is good to know. Let me know if this is helpful to you. please do. What is that one? Macro Violet is a purple. Backing up, Midnight Snack is Fluid Line. Fluid lines are designed to be eyeliners, but they can be used as shadow bases and eyeliners. Max Paint Pot, which is the black we use, which is Black Mirror. This was designed to be a shadow base or a shadow, but it also can be used as an eyeliner. So either one you can use for whatever. So where did I put that brush? Okay, I'm gonna put you there. This is Midnight Snow. This is Macro Violet. So we're just gonna tap this in here. We're gonna put this here. And we're going to put this here because both of these are purple-ish, pinkish, something or other-ish. I know I'm being weird right now. I'm going to crash soon, I am so sure. So this brush is this one. This is Mercury. That's what this is. Bismuth is chunky as hell. The rest of them are not that chunky. We're going to pat this here. That's nice. So I would use the corresponding color as a base. So this is the black base. This is a purple base. Is this the one? This is the one. I like it over the corresponding base. This is the base we used. And so it just brings out the purple. Wow, thank you for being here with me for this, because I am just seriously just playing right now, and I appreciate you being here with me for it. This is Cobalite. That's this shade. So we're going to swipe in here. Bismuth is his own type of texture. I do think it's just a topper, and that's what I thought when, I feel like I'm talking loud, and that's what I thought when she put it on her lid in their video. Not much difference from the black base, except you don't see the harshness. Like I can see the harsh line from the black here because I didn't blend it out. You saw me just swipe it. But under the the corresponding base, it does just kind of blend itself. Like you can see it here, but then when you turn, yo, that's nice. This is nice. It's going to be interesting me doing like 2 shadow looks versus like putting like 6 shades on the lid like I like to do. What else are we doing? We have a green. So we're going to take Fortune. This is a green. Oh, okay, Boomer for this one. Oh, can y'all tell? I'm just like, my brain is going haywire. So this is Fortune. It's a dark green. That's what they say. So we're going to, and this is Milk Cosmetics. Oh, that's too much. This stuff. So we're going to put this right here. So it'll be near where the shade is. And Milk Cosmetics are gel eyeliners, and this is a lot. Even though it's only from like right here to there, for it to be a gel liner, it's still going to last a long time. So we're going to put that down. What shade green? This one. Pyrite. This is the brush we use for pyrite. Y'all know what? I'm surprised I didn't confuse myself the way I have stuff laid out. But then I did lay it out in a way where, but still, that don't mean anything. Sometimes I lay stuff out and then I still confuse myself. But this is pyrite. Then you can tell where it stops. But man, so this is the black base. This is the green base. This is no base. If you wanted to do a monochromatic look, put eye primer on, put the green base center of the lid, put the black base over here, and just put this shade all over, because you will have a natural gradient, easy monochromatic look, and then just do like a matte in your transition or your crease. And that's it. Because you have 3 different shades. Even though it's all the same. No base, green base, black base. So you have the pale green, the brighter green, and then a dark green. Y'all, What's the last one? I got the gel green liner and it melted on the base of my mirror stand and it is not coming off. I'm gonna have to clean that. Okay, Boomer. This shade, Bougie Max Paint Pot. It's a dual chrome, so that might not be fair. We're gonna take this brush. I'm just thinking of all kinds. Is this what it feels like to be creative, or to have a creative moment when it's just like light bulb goes on and it's like, whoa. So we're gonna put this here. This might not be fair because this is a dual chrome. Beautiful on its own. So here you see it, and then it's kind of, where did you go? But this is a beautiful shade. So we're going to close this up. And the shade we're going to put on top of that, y'all, this is so much fun. The middle shade, Alloy. And that's this brush. And we are kind of just tapping, swiping lightly, like kind of like that, but not like a hard press. This doesn't look much different than, the only difference I see between Bougie and No Base is that it's shinier, which seems weird because these are shiny shadows. Wow. What? Wow. Wow. Okay, I believe the last one, yeah, because we did base, two bases, three. So we only just got one more that we didn't do a base with. Okay, Boomer. What the hell? I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? Because the one we did, the two, we did both macro violet here and here. That's what it was. Because I'm like, I have an extra brush here. Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. I'm gonna have to clean these brushes the night before this product soaks in with these gel liners. Where's, oh, up here. I'm like, where are we putting it? So we're gonna put let me know if you enjoy seeing me literally paint my face. And even though I call makeup face paint, like we are literally just like painting my face with a bunch of stuff. This is so interesting to me. And I'll have to watch it back to be like, what? So that was the top shade, first brush. That was this brush. And the shadow, Palladium. That's this shadow. Ooh, y'all, this is something. This one is smoother than the rest of them. So we're just going to tap that on top. That brought out the shine. Look. Okay, Boomer. You got the butter hot. Look at, y'all. What the only difference between it over Okay Boomer and not is Okay Boomer seemed to make it more shiny. But you know what? We're going to put some more up here just to see if it really stays that shiny just on its own. I kind of want to say it's not. Let me see. Is it the same? I think it's the same. Like if you put enough of this, I think this looks like it's over Okay Boomer. Because that is blending in. So this is by itself on its own. And this is Okay Boomer. It does blend. Troll. Excuse you. On its own, it looks like Okay Boomer. Like Okay Boomer didn't make a difference. Like right here, it's like okay, bam. But then when I compare it, it looks the same. Okay. Okay, Boomer, you wasn't all that time. Maybe last time and next time, but not this time. My hands are a glittery mess. Oh, man. So now I got to figure out looks to do. It probably will be over a base. Only because I do like darker shades. Like there is a time and a place. But also because these are glittery. Bismuth is the most. And the one, I don't remember if it was this one. I think so. Yeah, because looking at it. This one, Cobalite was hard pressed. The rest of them, they had some give to it when you press the brush in it, and there were a few pieces that flaked up as I swiped the brush in it, but bismuth is just a chunky mess. It's even looking in here, it's like the shadow is not even flat. There's like pieces up on the sides and just, and we know that Lethal Cosmetics has an imprint in all of their shadows. This imprint is gone. And actually, in most of these, this one that was hard pressed, the imprint is gone. Like these shadows, they're soft. That's the word. They're soft. This one in the middle, the imprint is gone. Actually, and yeah, and this one, the imprint is barely there. You can see a little bit of the imprint, like right there. That's it. And the one we used up here, this one you can still see the imprint. These are soft. That's what it is. They're soft. They're glittery. Bismuth is just downright chunky and flaky. But these are the Pure Metal collections. No base, black base, silver base. No base, black base, gray base, I think. No base, black base, purple base. No base, black base, purple base. No base, black base, bougie. Bougie is shining through, because look at this. Here you see the shadow. But here, this is bougie. And it is dual chrome, so sometimes you see it and sometimes you don't. So imagine this on your lid. Look at this. Look at this right here. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at this right here. Imagine that on your lid. That's beautiful. No base, black base, green base. We got options, y'all. We got options, base, black base, or a corresponding color base. We got options with these 6 shades, and we're going to play. We're going to play. We're done for this video, so I'm not going to do no more. Like, what else could I do? The butt is hot. Time to take it off the stove before it burns. And I need to come down off of this Mountain Dew high. Thank you so much for being here with me. You saw my excitement, and I am just ecstatic to also share this with you, because this, and I think one video so far that I didn't even get to watch because I had to go to work, well, volunteer at the Playhouse, of somebody doing a look with the shadows, and I'm like, yeah, but what do they just look like? And I don't know if they did swatches or not, but I'm like, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna paint my face, shadow, base, and then we did the second base, so that way you really see what these shadows can do, instead of just putting it on your lid and just doing a look. And it's like, oh, this is cute. Yeah, it is, but look at all else you can do with it. You have options: base, black base, corresponding color base. You got 3 options right there for each of these 6 shades. That gives you 18 colors, 6 shadows, 2 different bases each. That's 16 different things you're gonna do different, except this one just blends in the same. This right here though is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh man. Let me know if this was helpful to you, seeing the swatches, seeing them over a black base, if you're like me and you like more black base dual chromes and multi-chromes. And also let me know if it was helpful seeing the shadows over a corresponding color, to see if it would bring out that color or it would just look the same as without it. Let me know the answers to those questions, and also let me know if you're considering picking up the Pure Metals collection. I don't know if the sale is still going on, but if these are your colors with or without bases, I do recommend it, especially for the 15% off. And if you need the palette, which is under all of this stuff, the Constellation palette, 12-pan palette was also 15% off. And I think also, if you complete a palette, I think you get 30% off. So if you want the 6 Pure Metals and you want the other 6 and you get this palette, the whole thing, I believe, is 30% off. Don't quote me on that. But I do know when you complete a palette, you do get a higher percentage off, because my other, I'm about to hit a wall. My other custom made palettes, as you're putting it together, it tells you, you know, what percentage off you get. And so I do really want to say, if you do fill this and with 12 shadows, it will be 30% off. But even if not, if you just want the 6 metals, pure metals, or if you just want the other 6 shimmers, each one is 15% off. So if it's still on sale, I do recommend it. And I do like Lethal's formula. Just keep in mind, bismuth, messy. The butter ain't hot, it's messy. Like the butter done spilt on the stove, it's on the floor, it's stuck to the countertop, all of that. I need to go. But let me know your thoughts. Base, black base, corresponding color base. If you like seeing the different options and all that these shadows can do just on their own and not necessarily just seeing them in an eye look. Really being able to see each shade and what they can do with the different color bases. Let me know also if you plan on getting them or the other 6 new shadows they have. That'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. You will see me in the next video. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. You will see me soon.